the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Put it in your lap, and then we'll try to do it after. Go ahead, you guys can start.
Hey, Mikey, Jeff Zimmerman, Fight News. How you doing?
Good.
Welcome back to Dallas.
That's right. Thanks. We're excited to be here. You know, we're glad. You know, it's finally happening. You know, we're less than a month away.
You went from American Airlines with Mark Cuban, and now Jerry Jones, Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah. You know what? You know, it's great. I mean, in general, like I said, I've been here in Texas many times, you know, different regions, and you know, the fans have always shown lots of support, lots of great love. But you know, being that I am a Cowboys fan, now we're here at their stadium. It's just adds to that feeling and makes it much more special. You know, we are fighting for a 5th division world title, which you know is great. You know, not many get to do what I'm trying to do and trying to accomplish, but we're just very happy that we're able to give this opportunity and try to make history.
Were you surprised when this fight got made, even though you called him out, because he's in the most stacked division in boxing at 147 with Thurman and Porter and Garcia, and now all of a sudden all these guys supposedly didn't want to fight him and you come out of nowhere?
Well, look, sometimes fighters don't take certain fights for many reasons, whether it's business or politics involved. No, but I'm after legacy. I'm going after greatness. I'm daring to be great. You know, I'm trying to do things that will add to my legacy, and you know, this is the type of fight that I need. You know, a title defense of my title versus a contender or a former champion doesn't do that. But this fight does. You know, chasing greatness like this, moving up in weight, you know, to welterweight, to challenge not just any welterweight, but the top man in that division. You know, undefeated world champion like Errol Spence is a huge step up, and that's a challenge. You know, but that's what I'm prepared to do. That's what I want, because like I said, that's what's going to add to my name, to my legacy.
Did you feel like you had some big fights at 130 weight before? Did you feel like those weren't going to be those weren't options right now, or just not something you wanted?
Well, at 135, the only option there that really excited me was a potential fight against Lomachenko, but he already had his kind of future mapped out, fighting Pedraza this past December, and they never mentioned anything about me, so I'm not gonna sit around wait until they're ready. You know, I'm moving on with my career, and you know, at 140 they got the tournament going on. The champions are already busy with that, so those fights aren't available. So the next thing that could be available, and the only fight that excites me the most, is the fight at welterweight against Errol Spence for a 5th world title. You know, the whole energy, the whole atmosphere behind this is just too great to pass on.
Did you talk to Al? Did you talk to Al at all about potentially? What did you tell him about wanting to face Lomachenko? What did he tell you about that?
Well, he doesn't handle Lomachenko, so I don't talk to him about that. I talked to Al about fighting Errol Spence, because that's what he handles. You know, I talked to Al about the Spence fight because he handles him. That's his manager, so that's who I had to talk to. You know, we've been working together well with Al, and you know, I have his opponents, you know, as opponents, you know, his fighters, you know, they're available, so we have a good relationship. But the main man that I was after was Spence, and so I talked to him about that, and we were able to come to an agreement. We thank Errol and his team for accepting the challenge, because he also didn't have to take this fight. He could have taken other fights, but you know, it made sense, and I'm glad that we were able to get it done.
Hey, Mikey, correct TBA Boxing Talk. Since you're working with Snack now, how much stronger do you feel going through a full training show?
Look, we've used the Snack product before, but I never had done the training. So we did do the training. I feel very good. I feel strong. I feel fast. I didn't want to trade, you know, strength for speed, so we implemented some of the techniques that would help me keep my speed and, in fact, improve my speed and explosiveness and reaction time. All these different things that I think are going to be very beneficial for me on fight night. But we did want to add a little bit of mass. We wanted to add a little bit of weight because we are moving up, you know, from lightweight all the way to 47. It is a challenge, but that's why we went on and did the training. I feel very good with the results.
So what do you think your weight will be coming into on 160?
I'm not sure. You know, whatever I feel comfortable with. I don't plan on rehydrating. You know, I'm not gonna be dehydrated to have to hydrate. So I don't plan on gaining much weight, honestly. I want to be quick. I want to be sharp. You know, I'm not trying to compete with strength or with weight or size. You know, he's naturally a lot bigger than me, naturally bigger man. So I did want to gain just a little bit of mass, but not too much where I lose, you know, sacrifice the speed and reflexes and that kind of stuff. Well, we did our training up in Northern California. We did that from December to January. Now we're back in Southern California. We're actually in Riverside training, where I'm continuing my sparring, where I'm focusing, I'm sharpening the skills. Like I said, the speed, the reflexes, the timing, all that is being put into effect right now. And I just feel really good that I went up north, because that did help me gain the weight necessary to compete at welterweight. But we implemented some techniques that wouldn't sacrifice the speed and the reaction time, that kind of stuff.
So is Big G leading the camp right now, and then the brother coming back later?
Yeah, my brother's always there. My dad's always there. You know, my brother now does most all the physical work, along with my nephew, Pita, Robert Jr. My dad overlooks everything, though. My dad's very involved. He still keeps a close eye on camp, keeps a close eye on the training. It's a family affair, you know, so we're very, very happy. They know me better than anybody else, and I'm very happy with the way things work.
Mikey, Errol said this morning that you might have an advantage because you went up in weight and you might feel stronger. Do you feel you have an advantage in that way?
I don't consider that an advantage. I mean, you know, I've been moving up since featherweight. You got to remember, I started at featherweight, 126 pounds. You know, I've gradually increased in weight, you know, from 126, 130, 135. I even fought at 140, but came back down to 35. You know, I feel much better at 35. Honestly, I think 35 is a better division for me naturally. But moving up to welterweight, you know, that's a challenge. But if I don't take these risks, then I won't be rewarded. I won't get recognized. You know, I want to be recognized for one of the greatest. I want to be recognized for the best of this generation, and possibly one of the greatest of all time. But how can I achieve that if I don't take these risks? If I don't take these fights, then I can't accomplish that. And that's why I'm taking these fights. That's why I'm taking the biggest fight available, which happens to be Errol Spence.
The voice of the people, the boxing voice. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get notified anytime one of our videos drops.
Ain't no other sight in the game, 'cause see the boxing